ships on the water, 32,000 troops in New York Harbor, 32,000 troops in New York Harbor. And they surround our troops, they surround our troops, they surround our troops.
As a kid in the Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor, I knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story, I am either gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. I will fight for this land, but there's only one man who can give us a command so we can rise up. Understand, it's the only way to rise up, rise up. Here he comes.
Here comes the general.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the general.
the moment you've been waiting for.
Here comes the general.
The pride of Mount Vernon.
Here comes the general.
George Washington.
We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. You gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Check it. Can I be real a second? For just a millisecond, let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general, the venerated Virginian veteran whose men are all lining up to put me up on a pedestal, writing letters to relatives, embellishing my elegance and eloquence. But the elephant is in the room, the truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Any hope of success is fleeting. How can I keep leading when the people I'm leading keep retreating? We put a stop to the bleeding as the British take Brooklyn. Night takes Rook, but look, we are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make an all-out stand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right-hand man. Incoming!
Battering down the batteries, trick to damages. Right. We gotta stop them and rob them of their advantages. Right. Let's take a stand, the stamina God has granted us. Hamilton won't abandon ship, yo, let's steal the cannon.
Goes the cannon, watch the blood in it spray. And goes the cannon, we're abandoning Kips Bay. And there's another shipping, we just lost Southern tipping. We gotta run to Harlem quick, we can't afford another slip. Guns and horses giddy up, I decide to divvy up my forces. This skittish as the British cut the city up. This close to giving up, facing mad scrutiny. I scream in the face of this mass mutiny. Are these the men with which I am to defend America? We ride at midnight, Manhattan in the distance. I cannot be everywhere at once, people. I'm in dire need of assistance.
Your Excellency, sir.
Who are you?
Aaron Burr, sir. Permission to state my case.
As you were.
Sir, I was a captain under General Montgomery until he caught a bullet in the neck in Quebec. And well, in summary, I think that I could be of some assistance. I admire how you keep firing on the British from a distance. I have some questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west.
Yes?
Well,
Your Excellency, you wanted to see me. Hamilton, come in. Have you met Burr? Yes, sir. We keep meeting.
as I was saying, sir, I look forward to seeing your strategy play out.
Burr,
Sir.
close the door on your way out. Have I done something wrong, sir? On the contrary, I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh. Sir? Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff? Sir! Don't get me wrong, you're a young man of great renown. I know you stole British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire you. To be their secretary, I don't think so. Now why are you upset? I'm not. It's all right you wanna fight, you've got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr. Yes. Dying is easy, young man. Living is harder. Why are you telling me this? I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to lighten the load. So?
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. And yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry.
I am not throwing away my shot. Son,
We are outgunned, outmanned.
you need all the help you can get. I have some friends, Lawrence Mulligan, Marquis de Lafayette. Okay, what else?
Outnumbered, outplanned.
We'll need some spies on the inside, some kingsmen who might let some things slide. I'll write to Congress and tell them we need supplies. You rally the guys, master the element of surprise. I'll rise above my station, organize your information till we rise to the occasion of our new nation. Sir,
Here comes the general.
rise up.
What? Here comes the general.
Rise up.
What? comes the general. Rise up, what? Here comes the general.
What? And his right-hand man.
Boom!
How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore go on and on, grow into more of a phenomenon? Watch this obnoxious, arrogant, loudmouth bother be seated at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight, but Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill with the quill is undeniable, but what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many to deflower.
Ladies,
Looks, proximity to power.
ladies,
They delighted and distracted, and Martha Washington named her feral tomcat after him.
That's true.
1780, a winter's ball, and the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all. Yo, if you could marry a sister, you're rich, son.
Is it a question of if Burr or which one?
Hey,
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 hey, hey, hey, hey.
We were at a revel with some rebels on a hot night, laughing at my sister as she's dazzling the room. Then you walked in and my heart went boom, trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing and the band's top volume. Grind to the rhythm as we wine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you, and I got nervous thinking, what you gonna do? She grabs you by the arm, I'm thinking I'm through. Then you look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, look at those eyes, oh, yeah, I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning and I'm helpless. I'm so into you. Look into your eyes, so into you. I'm helpless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning and I'm.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Well, then by all means, lead the way.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skylar,
My brother.
Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister cause she wants to form a harem.
All I'm saying is if you love me, you would share it.
Ha! 2 weeks later in the living room stressing. My father stone-faced while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine, and I'm trying not to cry cause there's nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second thinking we're through, but then he shakes your hand and says be true, and you turn back to me smiling.
Dollop of fame, all I have's my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Peter confides in me, Angela tried to take a bite of me. No stress, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and we'll figure it out. I've been living without my family since I was a child. My mother left, my father died. I grew up buck wild, but I'll never forget my father's face, that was real. As long as I'm alive, Elijah, swear to God you'll never feel so.
I do.
Elisha,
I never felt so.
life's gonna be fine 'cause Elisha's in it.
look into your eyes and the sky's the limit.
Now for the count and I'm drowning it all. In New York you can be a new man. In New York you can be a new man. In New York you can be a new
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Now, everyone, give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler.
Toast to the groom,
To the groom, to the groom, to the groom,
to the bride,
to the bride,
from your brother, who's always by your side, to your union,
the revolution.
and the hope that you provide, always be satisfied.
I remember that night, I just might. I remember that night, I just might. I remember that night, I remember that.
I remember that night, I just might regret that night for the rest of my days. I remember them soldier girls tripping over themselves to win our praise. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite place. Oh, Alexandra, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I'll never be the same, intelligent eyes in a hunger pang frame. But when you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game.
You strike me as a man who has never been satisfied.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean, you forget yourself.
You're like me, I'm never satisfied.
Is that right?
I have never been satisfied.
My name is Angela Schuyler.
Alexandra Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. But just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match what's on my level. What the hell is the cat dance? The feeling, the freedom of seeing light. It's been freaking with the key and the kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasted 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything's in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance. It's a bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. She's a bit of a flirt, but I would give her a chance. I asked about her family, did you see her answer? Her hands got all fidgety, she looked askance. She's pretty like she's flying by the seat of her pants.
Handsome boy, does he know it? Peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it.
I want to take her far away from this place, then I turn to see my brother's face, and he is
Helpless,
no, he is.
helpless,
His eyes are just.
helpless.
I realize
Three fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Number one, I'm a boy in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My mother had no girls, so I'm the one who had to go and change the world. Cause I'm the oldest and the wittiest, and the gossip in New York City is insidious, and Alexandra is penniless. Doesn't mean I want her any less.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler.
My sister.
Number two.
She's after me cause I'm a Schuyler sibling, that'll be the status. I'd have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced her to Elijah. Now she's his bride. Nice going, Angelo, she was right. You will never be satisfied.
Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number three, I know my brother like I know my own mind. You'll never find anyone as trusting or as kind. If I tell him that I love her, he'd be silently resigned. She'd be mine. He would say I'm fine, he'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexandra's eyes. So I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized her up so quickly. At least she's my dear Elijah's sweet wife. At least I keep those eyes in my life. satisfied. And I know he'll be happy with his bride. And I know she will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
I may not live to see our glory.
I may not live to see our glory,
but I've seen wonders great and small.
I've seen wonders great and small.
Cause if the tomcat can get married,
If Alexandra can get married,
there's hope for RS after all.
raise a glass to freedom.
Hey! Something you will never see again.
No matter what she tells you, let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to the four of us.
Oh.
To the newly
Not poor of us. We'll tell the story of tonight.
Let's have another round.
Well, if it isn't Aaron Burr,
Sir,
I didn't think that you would make it.
to be sure, I came to say congratulations. Spit a verse, Burr. I see the whole gang is here.
You are the worst, Burr.
Ignore them. Congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel. I wish I had your command instead of man in George's journal.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Now be sensible. From what I hear, you've made yourself indispensable. Well, I heard you got a special someone on the side, Burr.
Is that so?
What are you trying to hide, Burr? I should go.
No, these guys should go.
No.
Leave us alone.
Man.
It's alright, Burr. I wish you'd brought this girl with you tonight, Burr.
You're very kind, but I'm afraid it's unlawful, sir.
What do you mean?
She's married.
I see.
She's married to a British officer.
Oh, shit.
Congrats again, Alexander. Smile more. I'll see you on the other side of the war.
I will never understand you. If you love this woman, go get her. What are you waiting for?
I'll see you on the other side of the war.
I'll see you on the other side of the war.